In your experience, what are the most important things that SMEs should address to become export ready?
Make sure they've got their financing worked out, make sure that they can cope with the demand and therefore production capacity is there. But first and foremost, before all of that, to do the research, to do the homework, to investigate the market that they're looking at, to actually access the government support that is available to help them in that. And if they do all those things, then they should be able to cope very well.
And what would be your recommendations for considering market entry strategies in India?
I think India should not be seen as a simple single market. It is a country of continental size. So people need to think about scale issues and where their entry point should be. And much will be determined by the nature of their product or services. So, as an example, if you're in the sort of consumer retail segment, where are you going to position your product and who? This is a market of 1.2 billion people. Large cities like Mumbai are about 18 to 20 million people. So again, it comes back to that point about capacity to service consumer demand. So, you may have to tackle it urban metro by urban metro, or you may have to look at a relationship with a particular, say, supermarket chain, if that is the case, and, limit what it is you can do to actually what it is you can deliver. So it's finding the right partner, finding the right agent, finding the right distributor, and making sure that, areas like tariff barriers, checking that, making sure you're clear. It is a federal system, so you have different states, so cross-state borders does have implications in tax terms. So, think about these things. It comes back to my basics again. Do the homework, understand the market, be very clear about who and where and how you are targeting.
Okay, yes. And what suggestions would you have for New Zealand regional development agencies to prepare for and choose a regional relationship in China and India? And would this be a good strategy for Wellington?
It may be, and I think whether we're talking about a city council looking at this or a business looking at this, identifying the region that has the best fit. Sometimes, you will find people who are very welcoming and keen, and the default position might be to go with those who are making the overtures to you. But what I would say is step back and be objective, be a bit more discerning, and think about what is the appropriate match, whether it's a business-to-business match, or it's a city-to-city match, or it's a region-to-region match.
Can you tell us a bit more about your vision for encouraging, your vision for encouraging greater UK-NZ trade during your tenure?
I think our two countries need to look at each other afresh. We have great history together, we have great people-to-people links, we share a lot of the same values and our world view and outlook. But I think the world has changed and the political and economic poles of influence are shifting. So when I say UK and New Zealand need to look at our relationship afresh, it must be against that new global reality. So I think the first thing is that we should stop taking each other for granted, because there's a complacency in that. And I think there's a great opportunity in this new world dynamic that actually New Zealand is no longer this distant place far, far away at the other end of the world. Actually, if we look at our relationship with New Zealand as part of the neighbourhood of Asia Pacific where things are happening, the real opportunity, I think, is for British businesses to look at New Zealand in that new context. What can we do with New Zealand, not just for New Zealand as a market, but from New Zealand as a platform into the Pacific and then the Asian markets? Likewise, I think there's a lot more we can do for New Zealand businesses looking to internationalise, to take the opportunity of geography in the UK to do the global thing, not just the European market, also the North American, and quite frankly, London is as close to Beijing as it is to Wellington, or rather Wellington to Beijing. So, whose backyard are we talking about?